Hello, my YouTube friends and followers and viewers. I'm so delighted that you joined me for this, my first upload on YouTube. Um, it's about a dream that I had a couple days ago. I was contemplating whether I should share it or not, but I thought, after going it over in my mind for a couple of days and praying over it and contemplating, I thought maybe why not just share it. Maybe it will be a blessing and encouraging to somebody's heart, and more so, and generally to all Christians, and more specifically, it will be more applicable to preachers, upcoming preachers, senior ministers, like myself, who now is pastoring a church maybe 3 years, and there is this desire in our hearts that I want to be known, you want to be heard, you want to be felt, you want to be seen, you want to be accepted, you want to be commended, and all those nice things that any human being would love to hear or feel, but more so for preachers. I'm not saying nothing is wrong with it, but I think there is a danger when it becomes about that. And this is not meant to be a sermon, really. So I'm just sharing my heart and my thought. The dream is about this guy. I don't know how many of us heard or know or read materials about him, about Sadu Sundar Singh. When I was in Bible school many years ago, I read a couple of books about him. After I had the dream, I went on YouTube and Google for trying to look at him, because he was nowhere in my mind that when I had a dream about him. He was nowhere around in my mind, so it was quite stirring to me also. So I went and I looked at it, but there wasn't anything much that I can pick up about him. Yeah, there are some materials, but what I do know, and basically this is not meant to go into detailed aspect of his life. He's from India, accepted the Lord, spent most of his time in the jungles, in the Himalayas mountain, and he had this deep relationship with the Lord, which is the highlight of this video that I want to share with us. So basically, from India, he preached around the Himalayas, the mountains, the foothills, spent some time in the jungle, a lot of the time, in fact. So that's basically about him. The dream goes like this, which is, I said, the highlight of this video that I want to share. Like Sadu Sundar Singh was in this jungle. What is in this jungle? The media, like people from the television with their camera and the whole television works, went into the jungle, and they want to talk to him. They want to talk to him, but he chose not to talk to them. However, he went deep into the jungle. He went deep into the jungle. That's the key there. He went deep into the jungle. He did not want to speak, or did not speak to the media or the people from the television, and whatnot. It had all these cameras there. And I came out, but the impression in the dream was that he was not basically a known character. He was not known in terms of within our modern day Pentecostal charismatic circle. He's not somebody that, a lot of time that I hear fathers of the faith, giants of the faith, generals. He's not somebody, often, maybe they are, I'm not saying, but who you know, people will refer back to as an outstanding man in history and who pioneered a lot modern day movements and moved mightily in the power and the presence of the Holy Spirit. So he was not known. When the media went to get him, he was not known. But he is a giant with God. And the thing that came out in the dream, that he was not known in the context of popularity, media attention, but he was a giant with God. He was a giant with God. He had this deep, intimate, personal relationship with God, unlike any other. And so, my friend, that's what I gather from the dream. The media went to get at him, want to talk to him, want to interview him, but he chose not to talk to them. He went deep into the jungle, but he was unknown, and the thought and what came out of it while in this dream, he was unknown in the television world, in the media world, whatever you want to refer it back to, but he was a giant with God. And so, and as I said, when you have thing like these dreams or visions or revelation, one of the things, I try to do is what it's saying to me first, and is the the revelation for it for my own life. And yes, it first speaks to me. Then I thought sharing it with you, because we live in a day and in a time where the attention, the media, to be popular, as I said earlier, to be known, to be heard, to be felt, to be seen, to be accepted. We want to grow, we want to build, we want to do a lot of things for God. But what is more important is our deep commitment, relationship with God. That is very, very important and vital. And if we have that, if we don't have any of that, we have nothing. It doesn't matter what we build. It doesn't matter. And I please don't get me wrong. I want to build. I want to succeed. With this desire, we want to grow, we want to achieve a lot of things for God, and do a lot of things for God, and however you want to coin it, it's okay. But my friend, what is important is our relationship with the Lord. I mean, you may not agree with me, you may not see with me, and it may not make sense to you, but my friends, if you dismiss everything that I say, this is what I want to leave with this. From that dream that speaks to me first, then I thought of sharing it with you, is our relationship with God comes first. Foundational, primary, and every other thing can follow. Because we may not be known in this world, but we must be known with Him. Thank you very much. The Lord bless you.